You don't realize the moment you trust someone. It doesn't feel like a decision. It feels like comfort. It started on a random Tuesday. I had joined the company just 3 weeks earlier. New desk, new login ID, new anxiety every morning. Everyone was polite but distant, except him. He was the first one who said, "Bro, relax. No one knows anything here in the beginning." It felt genuine. We started having lunch together. He showed me shortcuts in Excel, warned me which manager to avoid on bad days, shared his frustration about the team, and slowly, I started sharing mine. At first, it was small things. "I think the manager doesn't like me. I'm scared I'll mess up the client call. I don't understand why they hired me." He listened, nodded, agreed. That's how trust grows, not through big secrets, through small validations. 2 months passed. One day in a team meeting, the manager said, "Some people still lack confidence. They hesitate during client calls." Then he looked directly at me. My stomach dropped, because that sentence was almost word for word what I had told him privately. I brushed it off. Maybe coincidence, but then it happened again. In a performance review, my manager said, "You seem unsure about your role. You need more ownership." That was another sentence I had said, casually, over lunch, and suddenly everything connected. He wasn't attacking me, he wasn't insulting me, he was just using information. See, in corporate life, information is currency, and I had given mine away for free. The next week, I stopped oversharing. Lunch conversations became normal, surface level. Work talk stayed work talk. No more insecurities, no more doubts, no more, "I feel like I don't belong here." And something interesting happened. People treated me differently. The same manager who thought I lacked confidence started saying, "You're improving." Nothing changed in my skill, only in what I revealed. It's when I understood something no one tells you when you start working. Trust should be built slowly, respect should be protected carefully, and vulnerability should be earned, not offered. The mistake wasn't trusting him. The mistake was trusting him before understanding the environment. In college, sharing builds friendship. In corporate life, sharing builds perception. And perception builds your image. I'm not saying become cold. I'm not saying suspect everyone. But test people before you hand them your unfiltered self. Watch how they talk about others. Notice what they repeat. See what they do with small information. Because the person who says, "Bro, you can tell me anything," is not always the person who keeps it. And here's the hardest part. He probably didn't even think he betrayed me. He was just positioning himself better. That's the game most of us don't realize we're playing. You don't lose because you're untalented. You lose because you exposed your weak spots too early. Now when someone new joins, I still help them. I still guide them. But when they start saying, "I don't think I'm good enough for this job," I stop them. Not because I don't care, but because I know what that sentence can cost. And I wish someone had stopped me on that Tuesday. You don't realize the moment you trust someone. It doesn't feel like a decision. It feels like comfort. And sometimes, comfort is the most expensive mistake you make early in your career. So that is the subtle lesson for today. I'm hoping that you find it valuable, and some people may feel relatable with their lives too. You should implement learnings from this story to your life. Thanks for watching it out, and please don't forget to subscribe for more such stories.